Salve a tutti gente, io sono Cat ed eccoci tornati qui con le Cat Lady. Bene, ci eravamo fermati davanti a questo cancello, dove c'erano queste bellissime teste di camosci, o stambetti, no, camoscio, con gli occhi cavati. Bello, wow. E ora ci apprestiamo a scoprire cosa c'è oltre questa porta. Pronti? Via. Questa chi è? Mi sta chiamando.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear.
Oh, mi hai preparato il tè.
I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
La morte.
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am.
Ah,
I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back.
vabbè, forse ci ho cercato allora.
I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Oh,
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
giustamente.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
Oddio, questo è inquietante.
So I was wrong. You're not death?
No, I am not.
Ah,
Perhaps I am life.
cosa?
But then again, does it really matter?
Chiediamo le cose a questo posto? Ok, chiediamolo.
What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special?
Interessante.
I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth.
Fascio non significa cenere in qualche modo?
Today, you are my guest of honor.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see.
Tutto ciò è inquietante.
But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside.
Effettivamente è una pazza suicida.
It's getting cold out here.
Cioè, pazza suicida. Depressa suicida. La povera Susan, cosa si può offrire a un suicida? Vabbè, la morte. A una depressa? La felicità? O una pillola contro la depressione? Ma vabbè. Oh, posso toccare di punto. Proviamo. Osservare.
A lonely seashore.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lie to yourself.
Che stronza. Mi prendi per il culo. Vai, strana signora. Parliamo.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
I
Giustamente.
still don't really know who you are.
Esatto, chi
I
sei?
go by many names.
Ma sì, ma cosa sei se non sei la morte?
I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate.
Sei il mio gatto?
The Queen of Maggots.
Una regina dei vermi.
Is that what you are? Why, maggot?
Bella domanda.
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Tu mi fai paura.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me. Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan.
Perché? Tu mi convinci, sembri quella di Hansel e Gretel.
You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel.
Mi attiri nella tua casa come
I
se
don't
fosse-
expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you.
Mm.
Who knows? I could be your only friend.
Davvero?
The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again.
Perché prima...
And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Is there anyone else here?
Mm. Cosa ti ridi?
I thought you liked being alone.
Già, bella domanda. Da. Perché ci sono
Isn't
queste cose
that why you ran
interminabili?
away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you
Quali
know?
foto mia figlia?
I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep.
Mm.
I saw everything.
Oh mio Dio, questa cosa è veramente
I
importante.
know what you want. But it's not here.
Chi voglio?
It's gone. And it will never, ever come again.
Quindi Susan ha perso qualcosa o qualcuno? Più precisamente. Non credo che sia uno dei suoi gatti, perché altrimenti sarebbe veramente malata come cosa. Boh. Non ho alcuna ragione per dirti, io lasciami andare. Va bene, andiamoci dentro con i catticismi.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did.
Mm.
But it's never going to be okay.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story.
Mm.
It's only
Direi
the
solo
beginning,
l'inizio.
my dear. And there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
What do you want me to do?
Yes. I think it's time to explain.
Ben detto, muoviti.
But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk.
Ah, ok.
Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Provo a toccare il dipinto. Vai! No, niente, non posso toccare. Maledizione. Andiamo avanti. Continuiamo a fare. Ah, è arrivata la signora.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing.
Ben
But though
detto.
we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special, just like you. Only in a slightly different way.
Sono dei... Se sono come me, questo cosa significa? Significa che sono cattivi? Oppure che sono dei suicidi? E che odiano la vita? Ok, non devo fare niente stavolta. Cos'è quella cosa che c'è sul... Ah, sono una fallita, perché hai scelto me? Cosa ci posizioni? Chi sono? Cosa ti fa credere che io voglio tornare indietro? Allora, prendiamo la
I'm
prima.
a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed.
Vabbè. Direi.
I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear.
Poverino.
And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Quelle 5 persone chi sono? Quindi lei ci assomiglia, è una morta. Susan si autodistrugge mentalmente. Insomma, si sta facendo sempre l'interessante. Quelle 5 persone chi sono?
Those
Bene.
5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's
Parassiti?
what I call them.
Ah, lo dicevo.
They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together.
Sono
You
par-
will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Sono parassiti della società.
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means?
Più o meno.
You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins.
Wow.
A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of...
Questo mi
You find
piace.
your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
Oh mio Dio, un angelo nero che cammina nel sangue.
How will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Poco incazzata, eh? Un angelo nero che cammina nel sangue, wow. Cosa ti fa credere che voglia tornare indietro? Giustamente, Susan.
What makes you think I want to go back?
Sì, vabbè, no.
I finally did it. I killed myself.
Ma se ti ha appena detto che la morte non risolve niente, Susan,
That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Adesso mi baci, no, ok, no, meno male.
Dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you?
Oh,
It only gets worse.
che
This
brutta
place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead.
cosa. Quindi siamo una specie
You
di...
enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. And I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice.
Quindi vuoi che li uccida?
Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
Non posso, è troppo. Susan, santo cielo. Vai, vai Susan, corri. Cosa c'è? Oh! Ci hanno sacrificato a Dio. No. C'è un crocifisso.
Yes,
Ciao Cordo.
it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
Hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Osserviamo. Cosa? Fammi osservare. Ah no, devo fare con quello, è vero. Prova a esaminare, vai. Croce fissa, tutta sola, nel posto in cui è cominciato tutto. Che cosa? Non voglio davvero stare qui. C'è un filo di poco. Ah, prendiamolo. Prendiamo il filo di poco. Ok. Si sta avvicinando il momento di decidere, secondo me. La morte ha detto di non essere la morte, quindi non capisco sinceramente. Parliamo. Immagine macabra.
It's time to make a decision.
Mamma mia.
The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Oh, bene. Bella situazione. Io non prendo ordine a nessuno, farò a modo mio. No. Ripeti quello che ha detto dei parassiti. Vabbè, lo sappiamo quello che ha detto dei parassiti, praticamente sono delle persone ignobili. Che fanno i carini, però in realtà hanno una mente malata, qualcosa del genere, insomma. Ma io l'immortalità non la butterei così alla cazzo di cane, sinceramente. Per quello che farei io ci starei, sinceramente, quindi ho deciso. E va bene, farò come vuoi.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
Non la tradire, mi raccomando, non ti faccio saltare in testa. Sono la Cat Lady.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear.
Grazie. E mo?
Lights up.
Luci? Oh! Siamo tornati nella casa. Ben detto.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done.
Cosa?
You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I am speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
Ah,
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here?
ok.
Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
Ho capito.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it.
Ok. Questa cosa qui.
Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Allora, prima di tutto.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do.
Va bene.
When you leave my house, head to the field.
Campi. Ok.
That's where you should be.
D'accordo.
Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far.
Questo vuol dire che vegliera su di me? Che cosa?
I've never been.
D'accordo, gente. Nella prossima parte compieremo un sacrificio di spirito e un sacrificio di sangue. Quindi vi ringrazio. Non c'è stato molto da fare in questo gioco, in questa parte, sinceramente. Però abbiamo deciso di fare ciò che ci conviene, no, non ci conviene, o almeno quello che avrei fatto io. Certo, non ci si fida degli sconosciuti, però questa cosa mi intriga assai. Bene, spero che il let's play vi sia piaciuto e ci rivediamo alla prossima parte.